On the news tonight, Ondo State Governor Ayedatiwa reiterates commitment to human capital development. President Tinubu inaugurates 37-kilometer Lagos Red Line rail system. House of Representatives resolves to investigate loan for failed mass metering exercise. And from the foreign scene, UN peacekeeping forces announce withdrawal from Democratic Republic of Congo. Good evening and thanks for joining me on the news tonight. My name is Remy Allen. The Forum of Retired Permanent Secretaries in Ondo State has advocated the creation of public service desk and budget in the office of the head of service to promote efficient service delivery in government operations. President of the Forum, Fioye Bajowa, said the group, which visited Governor Lucky Ayedatiwa in Akure, is committed to partnering the state government towards promoting and sustaining impactful governance. Government House correspondent Babankole reports that Governor Ayedatiwa also had an audience, Auctioneers Association of Nigeria in the state. The report is presented from our studio.
Towards improving the living standard of the people while advancing every sector of the state's economy, Ondo State Governor Lucky Ayedatiwa played host to the Forum of Retired Permanent Secretaries and Auctioneers Association of Nigeria in the state. The first to meet minds with the governor on how to further develop the state was a Forum of Retired Permanent Secretaries led by its president, Fioye Bajowa. The group advocated the creation of public service desk and budget in the office of the head of service to promote efficiency in government operations.
Your Excellency, we want to express our gratitude to your administration for raising the pensions of some of our old members. Their situation was very critical at the time the government came in, and we're happy today, instead of recording so many deaths among this group, and some of them are living longer and they're able to pay through their medicals and welfare.
The group commiserated with Governor Ayedatiwa over the passing of his former boss and also congratulated him on his elevation while pledging their support for his administration. Governor Ayedatiwa thanked the senior citizens for their visit with the promise that their challenges will be addressed. The governor said efforts are in top gear to enlist them into the contributory health insurance scheme.
Made that promise on my honor to complete all the good works that he started that he was unable to complete before his demise, to even start those ones that I envisioned that I'm aware of that will bring development to the state. We will start those ones as well and complete them. So thank you very much for all your support and your prayers.
Meanwhile, the Auctioneers Association of Nigeria in the state has assured Governor Lucky Ayedatiwa of its readiness to contribute to the economic growth of the state through the Waste to Wealth initiative. The group was led to the governor's office in Akure by its state chairman, Mr. Adedonyoni.
We are always ready to partner the government in turning waste to wealth and generate revenue to the government and avert capital flight. We shall request the government to enlist our association in the protocol list. Sir, our association pledge our 100% loyalty to the government.
Governor Ayedatiwa thanked them for the visit, expressed the determination of his administration to exploring collaborative efforts towards addressing economic challenges and promoting sustainable development in the state. The governor lauded the innovation of the association of turning waste into wealth, reiterating it as a significant contribution to the economy.
With this phrase now, or this expression, I know he wants to turn those waste.
Ondo State Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa says he is more determined to improve the state and its economic prosperity through people-oriented projects and policies. Governor Aiyedatiwa, who received in audience a non-governmental organization known as Ondo Consolidation Group, said his dedication to advance the state is unwavering. The governor urged more support of the people of the state for his administration towards sustaining the impactful governance. Government House correspondent will have completes the story.
The Ondo Consolidation Group, a non-governmental organization, was led to the Cocoa Conference Hall of the Governor's Office in Akure by former Special Advisor on Rural and Community Development, Mr. Babatunde Kolawole. The group, through its coordinator, Oladipo Bamidele, expressed support and solidarity for the Aiyedatiwa administration and stressed the need to consolidate the gains of the present administration.
We want to appreciate you that you are a man of vision, the Joshua of our time in Ondo State. Our mandate is to make sure, sir, that we give you all necessary support to make sure that you succeed as you move Ondo State forward. Our mandate is to make sure that we support your administration to make sure that the good work we've started ends well.
Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa thanked the group for supporting its administration towards making life better for inhabitants. The governor reaffirmed the resolve of his administration to make dividends of good governance available to all residents of the state.
There are other individuals and groups also that have come together to give this support for this one purpose, because they desire that I should be the one to continue. Thank you for the trust, for what you have seen, and you even see more.
High point of the event was the inauguration of an 18-seater bus donated by the group to Mr. Governor as a form of support and solidarity.
I received this vehicle in the name of the Father, of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
The convener, Babatunde Kolawole, said Governor Aiyedatiwa is a thoroughbred technocrat and politician who possesses administrative competence and inherent leadership qualities to steer the ship of the state to the promised land.
Anybody that believes in Akiti, anybody that believes in the legacy of Mr. Governor, the late governor, will support Honorable Lucky Aiyedatiwa. He has been part of the system. He has also assured us that all government projects that the late governor started will be completed. Now, this is the spirit. This is the spirit. These are actions that will lead to the well-being of the good people of Ondo State. So he deserves all our support.
Wahab Bankole, Osrc News.
The swearing-in ceremony for the new commissioners and special advisors in Ondo State will hold tomorrow. In a statement, the Chief Press Secretary to the Governor, Ebenezer Adeniyo, said the event will hold at the International Conference and Event Center begun by 10 a.m. President Bola Tinubu has inaugurated the 37 kilometers Lagos Red Line rail system. The train is the first phase of the project, which will run from Agbado in Ogun State to Onigbo in the heart of Lagos. The train, when fully operational, will run 37 trips and convey about 500,000 passengers daily. The train is expected to reduce drastically travel time on the corridor, abate stress-induced health challenges, and increase the productive capacity of the economy. It will also reduce traffic gridlock, road accidents, and ensure the safety. The federal government has assured Nigerians that his administration will restructure the country as promised earlier, but noted that a good foundation must be laid. Tinubu gave the assurance during a visit to the national leader of the Pan-Yoruba Social-Political Organization, Afenifere, by Ruben Fashiranti in Akure, Ondo State yesterday. The president said the structure he is trying to put in place in Nigeria, economically, socially, and politically, that it will bring Nigeria back to where it's supposed to be. President Tinubu appreciated Nigerians for their understanding, noted that very soon Nigeria will overcome its challenges. He added that the kind of the policies government is implementing will bring positive solutions to the challenges. In a related development, President Bola Tinubu says his administration is working to ensure that Nigeria is reformed for greater efficiency, with a particular emphasis on systematically inculcating fairness and equity in all aspects of the national life. The president, while addressing Afenifere leaders at the residence of Ruben Fashiranti in Akure, Ondo State yesterday, also emphasized his commitment to leading Nigeria towards economic and social prosperity. President Tinubu acknowledged the understanding and support of all Nigerians in the face of the tough time but temporary economic conditions, assured them that their patience and perseverance will not be fruitless. The federal government will soon issue an executive order to address the rising cost of drugs and pharmaceutical products in Nigeria. The coordinating Minister of Health and Social Welfare, Mohammed Pate, said this during a ministerial briefing in Abuja. The minister added that the executive order, which will soon be issued, would curb escalating drug prices in the short term. The astronomical rise in the prices of drugs started last year with the exit of Glasgow Speak Line GSK Consumer Nigeria PLC, the second biggest drug producer in Nigeria. GSK terminated its marketing and distribution agreement last August and appointed third-party distributors to sell their medications and vaccines in Nigeria. You're watching OS House of News at 7. We'll now go on a short break. Please stay with us. Many thanks for rejoining us. For more news updates, you can watch us live on our website. Professor Kayode Ijadwola has been officially unveiled as the Vice Chancellor of Elizabeth University, Ilaramoki, Ondo State. The Pro-Chancellor and Chairman Governing Council of the University, Professor Olufemi Bamiro, during the inauguration ceremony, charged the Vice Chancellor to lead the institution with wisdom, integrity, and a steadfast commitment to its core values. Joy Pius reports that Professor Ijadwola will serve for a period of 5 years.
The Board of Trustees of Elizabeth University, Ilaramoki, on the recommendation of the Governing Council, approved the appointment of a Nigerian leading professor of medicine as the fourth substantive Vice-Chancellor of the university, with effect from 15th January 2024. Professor Kayode Ijadwola, who until his appointment was a professor of public health and community medicine at the Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife, paraded over 25 years of national and international experience as a university professor, research advisor, practicing physician, project director, and multidisciplinary consultant, emerged out of 21 candidates who applied for the position. While describing the appointments as well-deserved, the university registrar, Omololu Adegbinro, expressed optimism that the new vice-chancellor would justify the confidence reposed in him through his contribution towards building a solid foundation for the university.
At the end of the exercise, 6 out of 8 candidates shortlisted, for example, appeared for the exercise, with Professor Fabulous Ijadola distinguishing himself with his brilliant performance. The panel considered him to be very strong and capable of being the vice chancellor, putting his rich experience in the university system and his brilliant performance at the into consideration.
The Pro-Chancellor and Chairman Governing Council of the University, Professor Olufemi Bamiro, emphasized the commitment of the school in the advancement of the education sector, with a charge to the new Vice-Chancellor to be dedicated to duties.
Under your leadership, I do hope that the university will continue to thrive, innovate, and make a meaningful impact on the lives of the students, staff, and the community that it serves, as well as the founder, who has committed a lot of resources to building this excellent system of learning.
The VC, Professor Kayode Ijadwola, lauded his predecessors as well as the founding fathers of the institution for the feat recorded so far, assuring of his readiness and commitment to upholding the mission and vision of the Citadel of Learning.
My vision for Exalted University is not at variance with that of the university itself, and that is to produce internationally competitive academic products premised on the foundation of academic excellence, diligent scholarship, and entrepreneurial orientation.
The Professor of Public Health and Community Medicine will serve for the period of 5 years. Joy Pius, Osrc News.
The House of Representatives has reserved to investigate the disbursement and use of funds under the Nation Mass Metering Program by the Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN) and to ascertain the level of compliance with the terms and conditions of the loans. The House, in a resolution following a motion sponsored by Uchenna Arizokopo, asked the federal government to prioritize the implementation of the Power Sector Recovery Program, which provides a roadmap for sustainable power sector reform. The House also asked the Central Bank of Nigeria to provide a detailed report on the implementation of the National Mass Metering Program, including the number of loans disbursed, the amounts disbursed, and the status of the loans to the House of Representatives. The House also directed the Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission to provide a comprehensive assessment of the performance of the DISCOs in metering customers and eliminating estimated billing. The Senate today set a nominee for the appointment as a member of the Board of Directors of the Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN). Urom Kalu Eke from Abia State has rejected his nomination by President Bola Tinubu. Meanwhile, the Senate has confirmed the appointment of 4 other members of the Board of Directors of the CBN, forwarded to it by President Bola Tinubu. This confirmed by the Senate on Thursday as directors are Robert Agbede, Ado Yakubu Wanka, Professor Murtala Sabu Sagagi, and Messrs. Muslimat Olamike Aliyu. The confirmation was sequel to the consideration of a report of the screening of the nominee presented by the Chairman, Senate Committee on Banking, Insurance, and Other Financial Institutions by the Chairman, Senator Adetokunbo Abiru, APC, Lagos East. Speaking on the nominee, former Governor of Abia State, Senator Orji Uzor-Kalu, APC, Abia North, told the Senate that the person who is in his constituents had called him on phone, that he rejected the offer because it would conflict with his present job as a consultant with the World Bank. President Bola Tinubu has commended the Minister of Interior, Olubunmi Tunji Ojo, for the reforms he has facilitated in the country. Tinubu was speaking during a federal executive council.
I commend you for the tireless effort to say and today is another game changer.
The Aladeokun-elect of Aladeidon, Prince Alex Akinadejo, has joined his ancestors. According to the head of the Akinadejo ruling house, Otumba Ayo Akinadejo, the Aladeokun-elect passed on during a great illness. The Aladeokun-elect, who was a renowned philanthropist, impacted so many lives. He was a two-term chairman of the local government area of the state, as well as a one-time member of Ondo State House of Assembly. The head of the Akinadejo ruling house stated about the burial program of the late Aladeokun-elect to be made public in due course. The UN peacekeeping mission MONUSCO is withdrawing from the Democratic Republic of Congo after a quarter-century, raising concerns about how the government will manage the over 100 armed groups still operating in the country.
One of the longest-serving UN peacekeeping missions, called MONUSCO, is leaving Democratic Republic of Congo by the end of the year. MONUSCO personnel have been here for 25 years with a mandate to help the Congolese government fight armed groups and keep civilians safe. The peacekeepers handed over one of the 14 bases to the National Police in South Kivu province.
I am confident in the ability of the Congolese Defense and Security Forces to face the challenges with determination and professionalism.
The MONUSCO mission have become Congolese. They say the peacekeepers have not done their job. The frustration has often led to violent protests against the United Nations. The Congolese government eventually told them to leave. Many of them are living in camps like this. 1.6 million have recently fled from the ongoing fighting between government forces and the M23 armed group in North Kivu province.
The government of DRC has to take responsibility of the security situation. Visiting troops cannot do a better job than our forces. DRC belongs to Congolese, and the leadership should step up its role.
MONUSCO says it has done its best under incredibly difficult circumstances. Kemisola Jomu, Osrc News.
Thailand has announced that it will ban the recreational use of marijuana by the end of the Health Minister, Chonam Preville, while referring specifically to And from the sporting arena, Sunshine Stars FC defeated Lobby Stars Football Club 2-0 at the Ondo State Sports Complex in an Elite League fixture to move out of the draft zone. Kennedy Boboye fielded a strong team against the table toppers in search of maximum points following 2 disappointing matches since he assumed office. Osrc's Benda Uwajena has the details.
The home team wasted no time in dictating proceedings on the pitch with Robert Cole, Osima Gadok and Abdulaziz Ajagbe running well at the center. A beautiful team play at the edge of the box gave Chidozie Nwondo a chance to score the opener for Sunshine Stars, but was denied when John Lazarus handed the ball goal-bound. The center referee wasted no time in pointing at the spot for a penalty kick and issuing John Lazarus a red card. Vincent Timitokwe stepped forward to convert perfectly in the 14th minute to give Sunshine Stars the opener. In the 29th minute, Vincent Timitokwe and Promise Awosomi combined well at the edge before Promise flicked a pass to Chidozie Nwondo, no nets from a solo effort in the 30th minute. Few chances were created in the dying minutes of the match, with no clear-cut chances. The match eventually ended 2-0 in favor of Sunshine Stars. Kennedy Boboye, in his post-match interview, attributed the victory to determination and the incredible support of team home fans. Sunshine Stars' next match comes up on the 3rd of March away from home against Heartland FC of 22 matches to place 15 on the league table. Binga Oluwajano, Osrc News. 22.
That's the news tonight, so before we go, here's another look at the top stories. Ondo State Governor has reiterated its commitment to human capital development towards the improved economic prosperity of the state. Also in the news tonight, President Bola Tinubu has inaugurated the 37 kilometers Lagos Red Line rail system. The train is the first phase of the project, which will run from Agbado in Ogun State to Uyibo in the heart of Lagos. The train, when fully operational, will run 37 trips and convey about 500,000 passengers daily. We also told the House of Representatives have resolved to investigate the disbursement and use of funds under the Nation Mass Metering Program in the level of compliance with the terms and conditions of the loans. And from the foreign scene, the UN Peacekeeping Mission, UNESCO, has withdrew from the Democratic Republic of Congo after a quarter century. And that's the news. Many thanks for watching. Good evening.